Welcome everyone to Campo Verde High School on this Sunday night, and it's the final Sunday of the season, the fall 2023 season for FC Arizona. The premier side lost last weekend in their first round of the conference semifinals in the playoffs, that is, to SC Union Maricopa 3-1 in extra time. But tonight, the Division 1 side is out looking to hoist the Arizona Division 1 trophy as they take on Sporting Arizona here from Campo Verde High School. Good evening everyone, I'm Hirson Haas, joined by Ryan Sakura. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night. As I mentioned before, one final game before the holiday season, one final game before the fall 2023 season is in the books. Both teams out on the pitch right now. FC Arizona will be going in the checkered navy blue and white tops, the navy blue shorts, navy blue socks. And on the other side, you'll have Sporting Arizona with the white tops, black shorts, and black socks. FC Arizona rolls into this game 20 points upon the regular season. Included a draw to Sporting Arizona here on October 29th, a 2-all draw in which they also won against Sporting Arizona on the road at their place in El Mirage 1-0 earlier this year. That one back on September 23rd. Sporting Arizona on the other side rolls in 14 points in 8 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses, third in the Arizona Conference, while FC Arizona took the regular season trophy. Sporting Arizona beating Coronado Athletic 5-0 in their first playoff game, and now trying to take the title from FC Arizona. That is the FC Arizona team winning the regular season title. In the history of Division 1 UPSL Arizona, no team has ever won the regular season title and the official trophy at the end of the year. That is to say, every final the road team has won. Sporting Arizona will be the one to kick it off here in the side of the circle. Number 10, Cesar Infante, doing the honors here. Trying to get this one underway very quickly. It's been a fun season so far. Start all the way back at September 17th here on the FC Arizona YouTube page and here on Inferno TV. Sporting will be going from right to left. FC Arizona will be going from left to right as we once again still await the kickoff here. It looks like some of the referees are talking with some of the Sporting Arizona players just to see what's going on. Again, they were talking earlier about trying to get rosters. It looks like everything is up and ready as the linesman goes out. The referee goes towards the center of the pitch and is getting ready to blow his whistle. Comfortable 60 degrees here in Gilbert, Arizona, dipping into the 50s as this one goes along. Ref will look at his clock, he'll look at the stopwatch point, and we are underway here from Gilbert. It will be taken back towards the midfield for Sporting Arizona, center part of the pitch, and now out towards the left again, towards their left back for today. Round and round the ball goes, now towards the right-hand side, and now towards their right back. Now, once again, their defensive third. Still trying to go with a little tiki-taka and just try to establish some pace here as we are 20 seconds into the match right now. And we'll get the score updated in just a little while. But nonetheless, this one is sent up pitch, taken back by FC Arizona, still rolling around in that area. Zach Al-Hajaji trying to get a touch to it. He can't. Was last touched off the visitors, so throwing for them. Far side, midfield, pipped around, down that right-hand side again. Looking for some options there on the right-hand side, about 30 or so yards out from goals. Still on at that right-hand side, and now cut back towards the middle and given back towards FC Arizona with the retreating goalkeeper trying to play through there towards number 6, that being, hard to tell, it looked like Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo. Delgadillo Carrillo unable to get a touch to it as it's played back towards their netminder, that is Sporting Arizona's netminder. First chance so far as we're in the second minute of play. Pipped up, eventually chested down in towards the middle near side for both teams. Jangling around, and now out towards the right-hand side for FC Arizona. It's number 20, Alexander Martinez. Down towards the middle of the pitch, still in the attacking half, but towards midfield. Now back towards their side. Center backs today is Angel Romero, and it looks like it might be Christian Palmer, either Christian Palmer or Jorge Perez. Seems like it might be Jorge Perez, and he will slide that one over towards number 3 there, right back today, Dominic Barilla. Barilla down the right-hand side, crosses the midfield line, beckoning some players to once again come in. He'll just play it off towards that right-hand side, middle right, now center part of the pitch, and rolling out towards the left again, towards their left back. Cutting in, roughly about 40 yards out or so. Still looking for some options there. Tight defense from both sides. Cutting inside, edge of the box, roughly edge of the box, 25 out. A shot is taken, and it just dribbles wide right of the goal. That was down, or rather, I should say, Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo. Shot one from that distance in the second matchup between these two sides here at Campo Verde High School, albeit with the right foot there. Couldn't do it left-footed. Still taking it around, still bumping it up, lofted forward there towards the attacker there, number 10, Infante, and it goes all the way back towards goal today. Again, FC Arizona with two goalkeepers, I should say, Isaiah Garay and Brian Figueroa Fernandez. Hard to tell, or actually, pardon me, it will be Isaiah Garay to start off in net. Out towards the far side, ball played through a little too far for Martinez as it dribbles back towards the goalkeeper. He'll once again just keep it inside his own box, roughly about 15 feet out from his own goal line. Still tapping it around, still holding it, and now he'll pick it up. Rolls it over towards the right-hand side, still into some sort of space there. Just trying to get something going. There is Sporting Arizona here in the 4th minute of play, still scoreless between these two sides. It's picked off there by the left back, and then towards the middle part of the pitch. 1-2 doesn't work well over towards Martinez. Picked off there down the other side. Still down in the middle right part of the pitch. Pipped up there looking for some options, and that one is going to be corralled there. Rolling towards the right is the right back, and he'll send this up pitch. Still in towards their attacking, or rather in the defensive third, now towards the midfield. Middle right part of the pitch, about 65 out. First time trying to look towards Martinez, then out the right-hand side, a little too far, and it looks like the goalkeeper, I should say, for Sporting Arizona just has to head it out there, throwing for FC Arizona, deep in their attacking third, right side of the pitch. Throwing coming up, it will be Barrio there on the other side. 5th minute of play. Still rolling down towards the edge of the box. Gives it off there, in towards the corner again. That one knocked around. Ref points to the corner flag. Corner kick. It was Joshua Gutierrez there trying to cross that one in. And now it's time for our first set piece of the day here in the 5th minute.
Neither side really giving too much in the early doors of this game here. Both teams trying to settle in, find their footing. Neither team with, I would say, more than really a 90-second passage of possession.
Players will line up on the edge of the box. Far side now, as this one we take in at near side. Rolling over, it will be, looks like Georgie Chavez. Chavez getting a few moments on the Premier side earlier this year, mainly coming off the bench. He'll be taking this one right-footed. Swings this one into the box back post, and a player for Sporting Arizona went down. Free kick for the visitors.
It's good delivery, though. Chavez get the right foot, swing it away, try and find a way to get it to the penalty spot. Wasn't too far off.
Free kick now. Looks like we're looking for a ball there. One of the balls went all the way towards the far sideline there. Again, usually there's around 2 balls lurking around the pitch and includes the track area that encompasses it. Free kick will be taken by the goalie once again. Like I mentioned before, FC Arizona has 2 goalkeepers in Isaiah Garay and Brian Figueroa Fernandez, and Isaac Hernandez and Juan Rios Mendoza. It's one back by FC Arizona, rolling towards the edge of the box, clipped in towards the middle for Martinez. A little too far for him, scooped up again. Seems like it's Juan Rios Mendoza in goal. I could be wrong. Nonetheless, he rolls it out towards his Sporting Arizona teammates. In the middle left part, between the 2 hashes, near side for the visitors. As it rolls down here, looking for some options here. Eric Orozco-Safalo, crunching tackle by Barrio, as it's now one back by FC Arizona. Still down the right-hand side for the host it goes with Martinez, looking towards the center, and he'll pass it there. Right in towards the heart, still about 45 yards away from goal. One back. He was about double or triple team with a couple of visitors rolling around. Trying to lay it off. Still about 45 out, near side of the pitch. Last touch seemed like off Martinez. Throw-in for, or pardon me, it was not off Martinez. It might have been off Orozco Safala. Indeed it was. Throw-in, FC Arizona down the line. headed back. Take 2, closer towards midfield, still near side.
If you're FC Arizona, it's your game to lose. You're the home team. You've not lost a game in the regular season all year. You have to take it to Sporting AZ. You have to find a way to find passages of possession, slow it down, be simple, and make the other team chase you, not the other way around.
Lofted forward, headed back there by FC Arizona, far side. Touchback, free kick. Roughly speaking, about 49 yards out. Again, the end lines, both end lines actually, are right on the edge of the football end zone. So you take the yard line, you add it by 10 as this free kick sent in. No runners into the box. Easily caught there by Garay, who rolls it right out towards that far side again. Last touched. Throw in for FC Arizona. 8th minute of play, now rolling into the 9th. As FC Arizona and Sporting Arizona remain tied at 0-0. Again, as I mentioned before, 2 matches between these 2 teams earlier this year. FC Arizona won the first one 1-0, and then Sporting Arizona got a point, drawing FC Arizona 2-2, which included equalizing the match twice. Towards that near side it goes again with Barrio. Taps it back towards the middle right part as it's rolled down the line, looking towards his man there, and it's caught there by the goalkeeper again. It is indeed Juan Rios Mendoza in goal, it seems like. Jorge Chavez playing that number 9 spot today for FC Arizona. He was the one that made the run. Back again with Sporting, still middle left part of the pitch, close towards their midfield and defensive third, now towards the center. A little shove in the middle there by Robert Olayo through the back. Free kick, quickly taken by Sporting. Rolls all the way back towards goal. Sent out towards the right-hand side again. And towards some taps there, Sharif Dico will send it in towards the middle. Andres Apodaca Cordova. After sending it out right, he sends it back. Now he'll pip it up towards the left, looking towards Orozco Safala. He'll chest it down, getting past Barrio. Orozco Safala centers in towards the middle, still in the area. Shot will be turned well wide left. An interesting chance there, but nonetheless, no goal, as it's once again a goal kick for FC Arizona. Jose Castaneda with the shot.
Orozco Zavala gets up and down that left flank. He was all the way on the earlier defensive passages in his own 18, and now he charges forward. That's energy. That's what you'd love to see all night if you're Sporting Arizona, trying to compete, trying to play a team that's better than you. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Throw in now for Sporting Arizona on the edge of their attacking third, 35 yards out, and Orozco Safala will roll over to get that one. Did have a few touches at left back, mainly played at left center back the last time these two teams met, but definitely using his speed, like you said, Ryan. He'll go grab the ball and he'll send it over towards his teammate, Pablo Ramirez, to take the throw-in. Will be taken short as Ramirez lifts it up towards the middle again. Not brought down by Apodaca Cordova. Back in towards the middle, right hash. Lofted forward a little too far. Martinez maybe 10 yards away from that as it's played back again towards Rios Mendoza, who sends it out right far side of the pitch. Rolling down that right. Nifty footwork there by Sporting Arizona's players. He once again continues to try to put Zach Al-Hajjaji in a blender there. He can't do so. Decides to just pip it out towards the left. That's where it is right now for Sporting Arizona. And towards the center, inside the center circle, with Apodaca Cordova, and out with the right again. Rolling in, checking back in there. This is Infante. Infante again. 45 out. Center part of the pitch. He'll just loft it over, rather threw it over towards the right. 12th minute of play, still scoreless between FC Arizona and Sporting Arizona in the Division I Championship. Sporting Arizona beat Coronado on the road 5-0 last week. FC Arizona, being the 1 seed, got the bye. They have not played a match in 5 weeks. Most recent one was against that Coronado side, drawing them 2-2.
And perhaps, you look at it. That's the reason why most of these teams that win the regular season don't end up winning the postseason, because they don't play for a month. It's kind of hard when you're a group of, college-age kids. You've got to jump back in after you haven't played for a month and compete for a championship. That's difficult to do.
And towards the middle, sent back pipped up a few times. And now dribbled forward towards Chavez. Back to goal. He'll just send it back. And in being shoved by the back there, he earns a free kick roughly 50 yards out. Foul called on Irben Cortes Trujano. Chavez will let that one go. It will be Robert Olayo to take the free kick here. Just on the relative near side of the right hash. And now a random errant kickback there by a Sporting Arizona player. It will roll all the way back towards Garay, who will have to come well off his line. Sent back towards the original position. Ref will just give a talking to the player right now. No card issued yet. No bookings in this match so far. So Deco, the player who was causing a little bit of the nonsense, will back off. Free kick for Robert Olayo and crew, who will once again take it now. 14th minute of play. Deco will be the one-man wall. Player setting up about 25 yards out from goal. Ready to run in towards Rios Mendoza. The referee, after a conversation with those players up pitch, sends it back, and it's Olayo whipping this one in. Back post, headed away there by Sporting. As here come the visitors on the attack. Going down that side, Castaneda in towards the far side, still in towards the attacking third. Tries to center it. That one picked off by a retreating Olayo. Still on that far side of the pitch. And a free kick given towards Sporting there. A little bit of play off the ball. It's quickly taken out towards Castaneda again. And he'll just play it back towards Deco. Pipped over towards Andre Apodaca Cordova. He strikes it from distance, roughly 40 yards out, and it goes wide left. Goal kick now for Garay. Lays it off, and now boots it forward. Bouncing around, all the way back towards the center back, who sends it forward. Trying to get it towards Infante. Infante will leave it off. That one picked off by Barrio as he clears it away. Orozco Safala battering from his right-hand side. In towards the side again, picked off, bouncing around, up in the area. Inside FC Arizona's territory, entering towards the attacking third, Sporting Arizona. Cutting away, free kick earned there. Looked like it was either Christian Castro or Pablo Ramirez getting the free kick there. This one roughly 37 yards out, roughly center part of the pitch. Three-man wall for FC Arizona, lining up about more or less 10 yards away. Players there, it's Infante to take direct, and it goes over. Goal kick. And Sporting Arizona has been opting for those long shots, but none of them troubling Isaiah Garay right now here in the 16th minute.
You know what they're creating? They're finding ways to build opportunities up, and they have been the aggressor so far. They've been the more dominant team. Sporting AZ, they did not get a win over FC Arizona in the regular season, but you can certainly see why those two games were 2-2 and 1-0 in favor of FC AZ, is that they both are still very, very tightly matched.
Garay boots it over towards the far side. No touch given. So throwing over towards Sporting Arizona. Sending towards the middle. Out again towards Deco, or rather Andres Apodaca Cordova. Out on the right-hand side. Played off of Al-Hajaji. Throwing for Sporting AZ once again. Sporting AZ with an interesting start to the season. Of course, that loss to FC Arizona, and then had a little of an interesting split between a 3-game road trip, a 3-game homestand, and a little bit more there. Ball pipped all the way back towards Garay. Calls his players, settle things down for a while, and rolls it out just beyond his own 18. Booted high, middle right part of the pitch, lofted up. Still going forward. Chavez trying to play it towards Martinez, and the offside flag goes up. 17th minute of play. Ball rolls back. Again, in the first matchup between these two sides, it was Delgadillo Carrillo that got the party started in the 13th minute. Kind of a back and forth game. FC Arizona scores, then Sporting Arizona scores just a few minutes later. Haven't seen that breakthrough yet so far. Ref will call play back to the original spot of the free kick. And we'll do take two. This one roughly 36-35 yards away from Sporting AZ's own goal. Edge of their defensive third. Out towards the left-hand side for them with Ramirez. He'll take a few touches. Lofts it with the right foot over towards Orozco Safala, trying to batter down there on the much bigger Barrio. Orozco Safala fighting there with Barrio, and Barrio able to get the clearance away. He goes down. Free kick there for FC Arizona just beyond their 18. 18th minute of play is... We've seen balls go over towards the track a few times. Not as common. It hasn't been as bad as we've seen throughout the season here at Campo Verde High School. As it's booted forward. Up again. Past Chavez. Apodaca Cordova brings it down towards Deco. Deco picked off there by Al-Jaji. Can't control it though. Out on the right-hand side again. Off of his own teammate there. It was... Looked like it was Castaneda trying to connect with his teammate. Far side. 19th minute of play here. Still scoreless between FC Arizona and Sporting Arizona. Ball rolls back all the way towards Garay. He'll take some touches just beyond his 18. And pipped over towards the far side again. Left-hand side for FCAZ. Turned away, turned back. All the way back towards goal. Now again towards Angel Romero, the right center back. Down the near side. Dribbles it forward. Chavez one-times it over towards Martinez, who can't keep it in play. Still a audacious attempt there, just trying to get something going as FC Arizona. Have been on the back foot for a majority of this first half. Throwing for the visitors, Sporting AZ. Near side again. Feigned again as Orozco Zavala. Played back Martinez. Once again, goops it forward. Headed away there by Perez. Perez being your left center back today. Orozco Zavala in towards the midfield again. Still battering around as the ball. One back by Delgadillo Carrillo. Has to retreat back, and Perez will boot forward in towards the center circle again. Over the top. No foul called. And again, Chavez, who was the victim there, a little bit perplexed as to why it was not a foul. Now it's given for a free kick towards the hosts. This one will be taken just a yard away from the midfield circle in FC Arizona's half. Lofted out left. This one lifted up. Good work by the left back to keep it in play. Bouncing around with Al-Hajaji. Al-Hajaji rolling in, takes it from distance and not even close to bothering Rios Mendoza.
I still don't think this game has settled down. We're 21 minutes in. It really has still kind of been played at a pace that neither side would really be happy for. No one really, again, gathering too much possession. This last 5 minutes for FC Arizona has been pretty good. Probably the best they've looked all game.
Headed away there. Out on the near side again. Throw in for Sporting Arizona. Throw in taken near side by Martinez. Orozco Safala, the closest option there. He goes far there towards number 7. That being Christian Castro. Nonetheless, this one booted back in very close to a shot. Nonetheless, seen wide right. Goal kick again for Juan Rios Mendoza. Both goalkeepers, that is both sides, and both goalkeepers on each side, had only one half of play in the first meeting, or rather the second meeting between these two sides on October 29th. First meeting here at Campo Verde High School. 22nd minute of play, still scoreless between FC Arizona and Sporting Arizona. Winner of this match takes the Arizona Division 1 trophy. Mihir Hassan joined by Ryan Sikora. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night. Last weekend of the season, last Inferno TV broadcast for FC Arizona. We thank you for tuning in not just tonight, but throughout the season in general. And towards the middle left, now far left over towards Martinez. Looks up pitch. He'll decide to just dribble, try to get past Martinez, going to ground, sends it forward. Back to goal now. And now out again with Infante. Double teamed with Martinez tracking back. Martinez. In towards the middle right. Played back again with Perez and now with Romero. Those two now have swapped parts. So Romero now playing left center back and Perez playing right. They'll get a touch there. Romero to Perez, just beyond their own 18. And Perez will look up pitch again. Looking forward, trying to go over the top towards Chavez and many others who have been in that area. As that one is cleared out. On the touchline, still in the defensive third, or actually rather free kick given. Martinez will take. Rolls back towards Rios Mendoza. Mendoza will play it out towards the right-hand side again with Deco. Deco with the right back again. And back again with Deco, Congolese player. With Rios Mendoza. And again with Martinez. Few taps, right-footed, Lofter back towards the attacking third. Played off by Castaneda. Little too far for Infante as a swooping clearance came in there by... Seemed like it was Perez, or actually rather, couldn't tell. Nonetheless, throw in for FCAZ. Near side again with Barrio. Down the line it goes, chested back. Juggling again is Martinez. Orozco Zavala keeps it in play for a while. And now the referee will give a throw-in in that spot where he was. That is Orozco Zavala for another throw-in coming up. 24th minute of play, still scoreless between these two sides in this conference final. Again, a conference final who historically has been quite a barn burner just in the playoffs in general. 6 of the 10 games that have been played have been at least 5 goals or more scored. Out towards the middle left part of the pitch again with Al Hajaji, and now towards that left-hand side again with number, again, might be unnamed. Nonetheless, he rolls down the left-hand side, deflected out as it rolls back, and a little kick up, a little juggle, and a simple catch there for Rios Mendoza. And just once again, bats it down, kicks it right with Deco again, up pitch on the right-hand side. Dodging away. Deco with Castro, back with Deco. In towards that midfield, past the midfield line, rolling towards that left-hand side again. It hits the referee in the process, so free kick will be taken, middle right part of the pitch, about 49 out for the visitors. As few seconds, and with that we cross the 25-minute mark in this match. Again, two teams that have been quite offensive overall this year. FC Arizona averaging 3 goals per game, and Sporting Arizona averaging roughly around a little shy of 2.5. Deco will whip this one in towards the box. It's touched there towards the side, and now again rolling out on the end line there. Barrio shielding the Sporting Arizona players away. It will be a goal kick. Dangerous chance there for Sporting to try to get on the board first, but unable to do so there. Middle right part of the pitch, goal kick taken, batted all the way back. And now again towards that right-hand side. Elayo lost it there, won back by Andres Apodaca Cordova with Castaneda. Back to goal, sends it back, not too back though, 40 yards out. Out towards that right-hand side again. Chesting down inside the box. Still around that right-hand side again. Near side, cutting inside. Shot taken, deflected. Still in front of goal. And a penalty given there for a handball. Was right in the area, and many FC Arizona players, mainly Josh Gutierrez, was tracking back. And it might have ringed off his hand. And a chance here for Sporting Arizona to take the lead.
Yeah, it's textbook. The hand comes out from the center back, probably about 4 or 5 yards inside the 18. It's great work. God, I got triple team. There were 3-4 guys on him. He spins out of it, finds a shot, and got to keep your hands by your sides there. You can't ever bring them up to your shoulders or your face level.
So penalty kick will be taken. FC Arizona player and a Sporting Arizona player still standing around that spot. will be taken by number 16 of Sporting. Not listed on my sheet, unfortunately. Nonetheless, ball sits 12 yards away from Isaiah Garay's goal. Garay has been caught off sides or caught off line a few times this year. Would be a good time to make things right. As here comes 16. Shot! Just sneaks past Garay. Garay guessed correctly, diving towards the lower left. But again, Sporting Arizona beats him towards the lower right. They go celebrate in the corner here in the 28th minute. It's Sporting Arizona 1 and FC Arizona 0. It seemed like Sporting Arizona was the better team, especially over those past 10 minutes or so, and they showed it there, just attacking down the side, led towards the penalty and a handball, and eventually just nestled into the back of the net. Awaiting the kickoff here, as Sporting continues to try to batter. As I said it towards the top of the show, historically speaking, in the past 3 UPSL Division I finals, the road team has won. Sporting hoping that is the case today. FC Arizona hoping for the opposite result. They'll play it back towards their goalkeeper. Rolling towards that right-hand side again with Romero. Romero turns back and boots it forward again. Right towards the side. Pipped up and shoved through the back there. It seemed like was Olayo. He'll get the free kick here, middle right part of the pitch, about 59 yards out. Again, dimensions for this pitch a little bit longer than the FIFA recommendations, which sits around 100 meters, roughly about 115, 116 yards. This one being about 120. Will be spotted at the 45-yard line, that is, of the football field, so Sporting Arizona. And towards that left-hand side again, far side for FCAZ, spinning around, and now the referee's whistle will blow for a free kick. Tapped around, Deco will set it down, sends it forward towards Castaneda, far side. Towards midfield again, Deco, booting this forward, looking towards 16, now towards Infante, and his shot from edge of the box, middle right, just rolls towards the left. And he went down. It was an audacious attempt. Not exactly a volley, but he did only take one touch, and that touch was a shot, unfortunately not on goal. Referee says it did take a deflection on the way out, so a corner kick coming up for Sporting AZ. 30th minute of play. Sporting up 1-0 on FCAZ as they just scored about 2 minutes ago from the penalty spot. Set pieces working in their favor so far. Looking to try to continue that realm going forward. Left-handed side again. Right footer. Players lining up again towards the back post. Still in the box. It's swung in towards the front post. And it's booted away there. And up towards the side. It was Al-Hajaji who got the first touch as he boots it forward. Referee is not going to give any handball pleas that a lot of the Sporting Arizona players were giving. Al-Hajaji might have gotten away with one there. Nonetheless, throwing for FC Arizona on the near side. 45 out. Lofted forward. Can't get Olayo. As it's once again played up in towards Orozco Safala. He'll chest it down there. Playing it through towards Castaneda. Castaneda will take a few touches. About 30 yards out. And he's battered off by Perez. With Olayo. Left-footed. And by passing it forward, earns a free kick. Roughly 30 yards out from his own goal, in between the hashes. And now we'll set it up and do so accordingly. Middle left part of the pitch again. One back again by Sporting. Trying to bustle forward, but that one retreated back there by FCAZ. Able to get a catch there on defense. In towards the far side again, lofted forward, looking towards Delgadillo Carrillo. He'll take this one about 25 feet out, trying to get around the defender on the other side. And Delgadillo Carrillo will be called for the foul there in the strangle. Kind of back and forth game of I'm in front of you, now you're in front of me, and in the end, Delgadillo Carrillo will be committing the foul. Free kick once again taken. in the defensive third, right part of the pitch. Lofted over towards the middle left, now again towards the left-hand side. Rolling forward there, Ramirez rather, and he gets it stripped away. With Delgadillo Carrillo through the middle, takes it from distance, about 35 out on the left-footed shot, dribbled all the way towards a diving Rios Mendoza, saving it toward his right. Picks it up, punts it out of the way, looking for Orozco Safala, goes out. Throw-in for FCAZ here, 33rd minute of play, down 1-0. Barrios sends it down the line, looking up again, a little too far for Martinez. And rolls back again towards Rios Mendoza. He'll pick it up, spinning away from Al-Hajaji, who was battering in. Al-Hajaji scored a goal in behind against Coronado Athletic 5 weeks ago, trying to do the same there. It didn't work, as it's back again with Apodaca Cordova, crosses the midfield line with Castaneda. Back to goal, middle right part, swooping in is the left back to boot it back towards Sporting's territory. Right hand side again. Deco lofts it forward, that one headed back again. With Castro. Castro continues his run. Ball goes out far side, throw in for FCAZ. Looking upfield, throws it there. Last touch off of Deco and Sporting. Throw in again. 34th minute of play. Played short. Now again towards the left. Deco winning it back, and only for a while before the referee blows a whistle for a free kick. Seemed like it might have grazed his hand. Indeed it did. Free kick, right-footed, grounded short. 35 out, far left, dribbled in. Once again cleared away by Sporting. Irben Cortes Trujano doing the honors there. Free kick given as it was Al-Hajaji pushed from the back, or rather, he might have been the one just getting caught up. He was pushed from the back, but the call will go against him. It will just be a throw-in for Sporting. We'll do take two down that right-hand side, taken immediately in, rolling towards that middle right part of the pitch again, and out towards that right. Crosses the midfield line, lofted over, can't switch it over towards Orozco Safala. In towards the middle again. Rough touch there by Delgadillo Carrillo. Apodaca Cordova sends it off and bouncing around there towards 16. He's got the goal today. Number 16 again, no name, but he does have a number. Olayo on that left side again for FC Arizona. In towards the midfield again with a few taps and just has to turn back. Out with Romero now. In towards between the hashes. In and around his own 30-yard line here on the football field. Helps out here when you give directions. Nonetheless, out towards that left-hand side again. Still giving some pressure. As Roscoe's or pardon me. Nonetheless, free kick FC Arizona. This one taken out about 40 yards away from goal. About 43 yards away. Left part of the pitch. Right-footed, lofted in. It was no walls. It's edge of the box again. Off the volley taken there by Chavez. He'll try to follow up his shot. That one's cleared away. As it's once again in towards the side. Near side there. Picked off by Olayo. He scores now edge of the 18 now. Chavez in towards the middle, and it's in the net. Chavez with the cross in and run on the back post unmarked. Alexander Martinez. First time touch in towards the top of net. 36 minutes of play, and FC Arizona ties this one up at 1 apiece. Beautiful touch, beautiful finish, and that was what they needed so far. They needed to try to get some contact. They needed to try to really stretch out the lines, and they did so there. Castaneda to take the kickoff as the referee talks to one of the head coaches, the head coach on the sideline. And talk to him pre-game, very affable dude. He's giving off some mentions, giving off high fives towards his teammates. Back to square one here at Campo Verde High School in the 37th minute. And with that, we're back underway. Out on the center circle. On the right-hand side again. Middle right part of the pitch. In with the center circle again. As Sporting AZ tries to mount something. They can get something towards the end of half and try to flip the switch from what we saw on October 29th. A back-and-forth game. FCAZ and Sporting AZ, as this one's lofted forward and copped by Garay. As I was saying, FCAZ scored first, Sporting AZ scored second. It was 1-1 going to halftime, and then both teams added one more in towards the second. It was, once again, FC Arizona who scored first, and Sporting AZ who scored second. This one played through, looking towards Martinez there, as he continues to give chase, and Rios Mendoza will take some touches. Outside of his own 18 on the far left side, just able to give it off. Orozco Safala, pipped up, and gives it back. Out with Infante, and looks like the ball went out. Referee will issue possession towards Sporting. Throw-in will be taken by Ramirez. 39th minute. He's 7 yards away from the midfield line. Ramirez boots this over towards the right-hand side after receiving the ball back. And it's headed away by Perez, out towards that left as Sporting continues to try to bustle through. Back towards Garay at his 6-yard box. Booted all the way back. Far side of the pitch again for Sporting AZ with Castro. And now to the right. That one poked away there by Gutierrez. And a throw-in for Sporting once again. Deep in the attacking third. Roughly 25 out. 25 or 30. Played back towards Deco. Deco whips this one in. Headed away. Still bouncing around the 18. Right towards the middle for 16. And a handball's called there on the Sporting AZ player. Free kick for FCAZ. 40th minute of play. 6 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Goal kick will be, or rather free kick will be issued. And Garay will have to go back towards his goal to get that one. Again, FC Arizona, as I've mentioned before, have got a few goal scorers according to the UPSL website. Elijah Isaac and Jorge Perez with 2, and then got Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo, Brian Figueroa Fernandez. That is the goalkeeper. Yes, indeed. Zach Al-Hajaji and David Oganubi. Garay will boot this forward. All the way back, still bouncing around, brought down by Apodaca Cordova. In back ahead with the visitors, in the back line. As Apodaca Cordova playing the 6 role, we'll just play back. In again, towards that left-hand side with Ramirez. Ramirez cutting inside, rolls it in towards Castaneda. Still on the edge of their own, rather in towards the attacking third. Looking with Castro. Now again with their player lining up. He decides to just lay it off towards Infante. And now towards Orozco Safala. Down the far left side. Lofted in. Back post. Punched away by Garay. Not the best touch to it. But luckily Gutierrez is there to clear it out. 41st minute of play. Still Deco on that far right side. Down that right hand side again. Right in towards the 18. Almost in the clear. But picked up by Garay. Sporting AZ trying to just bustle forward. 41st minute, and as that one's booted right back towards midfield, Chavez able to duck and under, if you will. Towards the side again. Chavez goes down, no foul called. Back with Sporting AZ and towards the midfield. Touch back. Once again given off towards 16 now. 40 feet out. Trying to play through towards Castaneda. Castaneda tries to take a touch on Garay, but he's able to smother it right in the first instant. 42nd minute as Garay will loft it from the middle right side of the pitch over towards the far left. Good roll there from Garay. He's using his decision-making abilities. First time by Olayo, picked up by Orozco Safala in the middle and tried to pip it towards Castaneda, but he was offside. Out of his own 18, Garay will just issue some of his players forward. Again, boots it high. Headed back again by Cortez Trujano. He'll get another header there. Still playing moonball. Deco with a missed pass, trying to get it off the volley. It eventually rolls all the way back towards Rios Mendoza on the far right part of his 18. He'll scoop it up. Not exactly danger averted, but it could have gone out for a corner kick. Booted all the way back towards attacking third territory for Sporting AZ. Bumped up again, right-footed rather, by Gutierrez. He's got a lot of interceptions, a lot of duels won in this one. Al-Hajaji plays towards middle left with Delgadillo Carrillo. Played it towards the left-hand side again. Barillo out towards a checking in Martinez. Martinez trying to get around Orozco Zafala. Orozco Zafala with a little Maradona. He'll try to use some more trickery right in front of the FC Arizona bench, but he ran out of real estate. Throw-in for the hosts. 43rd minute of play as we approach close towards the end of the first half. Off the turn with Ramirez. Knocked off, checked back in by Al-Hajaji. Able to bring in the wavering ball down. Plays it through towards Delgadillo Carrillo. Takes his touch now. Leaves it off. Not the best touch. A shot taken nonetheless. And it goes through the football uprights and over the soccer crossbar for a goal kick. Again, not the best pass back there by Delgadillo Carrillo. Trying to play it in front, but a little bit back in the process. It looked like Chavez had to lean his back trying to shoot that one. 44th minute. Back again with goalie Rios Mendoza in his 6-yard box. Rolls it out again towards Deco and crew. Picked up and right again with Infante. Lifted forward, chested down by Romero. Out with Castaneda about 30 yards away from FC Arizona's goal. Out with Orozco Zafala. Orozco Zavala with crunching collision there with Barrio, but he was able to stand his ground. Cleared away by Martinez and a throw-in for the visitors deep in the attacking third near side. 44th minute, Orozco Zavala will be the one to take the trot over. Try to get that ball close towards the dark abyss here at Campo Verde High. About a minute left. Again, no warm-ups, no substitutions in this one. 1-1. First goal scored by Sporting in the 28th from the spot. And then it was FC Arizona to respond to Alex Martinez on the back post rolling in. Zabala's back. He'll take the throw in short in towards that corner again. 1-on-2. Orozco Zabala. And whistle will go up for offside. Still about 30 seconds or so before we roll into stoppage time. Will be a free kick for FC Arizona just between the football sideline and the soccer sideline near side. Lofted forward again by Perez, all the way back, brought down and towards the middle by Cortez Trujano. Cortez Trujano will just leave it, and now again the referee will tell him just to kick the ball back towards him. Looks like there might be a problem with the pressure on the ball. And indeed, he will just play that back towards his fourth official, and we'll get a new ball in play. Past the 45-minute mark here. Indication of stoppage time unknown, save for the referees down on the pitch. Roughly around 2 to 3 minutes, I would assume. And we've had a few stoppages here. Again, just noting the penalty kick, just getting a few starts and stoppages, especially off of the 2 goals that we've seen. Now he'll once again try to drop it. Now the fourth official will roll back another ball. It seemed like it might be the ball that was originally in play and then sent out. So that one got pumped up. It's back to full capacity now as we are once again resuming action here. Past the 45-minute mark. Still in towards the center part of the pitch with Apodaca Cordova. Cortez Trujano shields off the FCAZ player with Ramirez. Pips it forward. First time touch. Can't find his attacker. Cleared away there by Barrio and FC Arizona. With Ramirez again, near side. Turning around, Apodaca Cordova. Yes. Nonetheless, Deco tries to play it through towards the middle. Gets a split pass over. Now again with the middle left part of the pitch. Ramirez looks up pitch. Lifts it with the right. Cleared away by, seemed like Perez again. Middle left part again, roughly speaking in the midfield. FC Arizona player pushed down, that being Martinez. Martinez now has the ball now, slides it over in towards that midfield part. 50 yards away from goals FCAZ, lifted forward a little too far for Martinez, and not the best connection there by Joshua Gutierrez, who was the one on that side. In towards that side again. Trying to get something going as Sporting Arizona wins this one back. Middle part of the pitch. A little too high up, a little too far up as Perez will bring it down in the second bounce. Headed down, shielded in towards that side. And it's picked up by Roscoe Safala. Turning up pitch now in towards the edge of the box. Now inside his own inside the 18. Attacking 18. This is squares, no good. Gutierrez tracks back to intercept. And will toe poke this one with the right. Down the line towards Al Hajaji, far side. Still, roughly speaking, about 2 minutes and 48 seconds into stoppage time. No whistle yet from the referees. Lofted up with the middle. Still with Perez. Last touch, and with that, the referee blows the whistle for halftime. So, once again, like we saw in the second game between these two, it is 1-1 going towards the bench and going towards the halftime break. First up, it was Sporting to break the deadlock in the 28th minute from the penalty spot after a handball was spotted on FC Arizona before the host responded in the 30th minute with Alex Martinez crashing back post. We'll take a quick break, roughly 15 minutes or so, and then we'll be back for the second half right here from Campo Verde High School. Stay tuned, folks. You're watching the UPSL Division I Arizona Conference Championship on FC Arizona's YouTube page. Back out for the second half here from Campo Verde High School, where FC Arizona and Sporting Arizona are tied at 1-1. Both teams looking to hoist the Arizona Conference Division I trophy here tonight, hopefully at 90 minutes for both sides. If not, we go to extra time and then 2 penalties. FC Arizona will kick it off, and we're back underway with the home side going from right to left and the visitors going from left to right. Kicked up there by Sharif Dico. Brought down by Josh Gutierrez, and towards the middle part of the pitch, still 30, and Manuel Delgadillo Carrillo trying to go forward, wrestle down one of the players for Sporting, and with that, he'll earn his first yellow card. That is FCAZ's first yellow card, and his own first yellow card of the night. Free kick in between the hashes for Sporting AZ. Again, we have 2 center backs today. Digo has at times been that right center back. The left center back today has been Irben Cortez Trujano. He'll be the one to take this one. Minute into this one. Lofted over towards the right. Ramirez shoved down there by Zach Al-Hajaji. He looks towards the referee, and with that, a free kick will be given. He's trying to explain that he was just shouldering the other player. That is Ramirez. Ramirez, that too, moving from the left back to right back in this one. And an interesting set piece coming up, Ryan. It looks like FC Arizona will go with one man here.
Yeah, they'll stand a guy over it. They'll bring everybody to the far post.
Lofted towards the back post again, past Dico as it's cleared away by Perez. Jorge Perez, the one to get a touch to it. Listed as a midfielder, playing that right center back position today, as it's a throw-in for Sporting AZ. Far side in the attacking third. Played down low, in towards the player, up towards the side. A shot taken by Castaneda and turned right. Corner kick taken. It took a deflection out from one of the FC Arizona players right there, but Castaneda trying to take it first time off his left boot and couldn't trouble Gray there. It was rather a throw-in, as Ramirez will boot this back towards the box. Lifted high, still about 25, more like 20 yards out from goal. Sent back in by Dico, back towards Castaneda, and now in towards another chance, and that one for the middle left part, played a little too high. Goal kick again, very similar to the first half. Sporting having majority of the chances out of the break and starting to put more pressure on FCAZ. They came into this game, of course, playing last week against Coronado Athletic 2, beating them 5-0 in Sierra Vista. Gray booted this one back towards midfield, far side for Sporting. With Dico, now with Ramirez near side on the right. Dribbles down the line with Castaneda, back to goal. Left-footed in towards the middle right part of the pitch for Ramirez. In the midfield again, Andres Apodaca Cordova takes it. Rolling around, player goes down, free kick given, and another yellow card coming against FC Arizona. And it's the second yellow card of the day for Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo. So he went through the back towards the side area, and with that, FC Arizona will play a down a man for the rest of the game here in the 49th minute. And now FC Arizona, not only are they defending, Ryan, now they've got to defend, be down a man, and play pragmatic the rest of the way.
Yeah. And for a team that wants to have the ball like FC Arizona does, they want to kind of keep it moving around. They now have less of an opportunity to do that with the disadvantage that's been put in front of them. Now it becomes about their defending, and in some ways it becomes about their ability to break forward and try and create chances down a man on the break. Might see goals come in a lot more often in the second half.
Ball sits 42 yards away from Gray in goal. A strong run-up, taken direct left-footed, caught there by FC Arizona's goalkeeper. Gray with an easy save, did not have to move a bit. Simple punch down and a simple catch. He'll boot this just beyond his 18, all the way back towards Cortez Trujano. Played over with Ramirez. Sent down the line again on the near side. Right side for Sporting. Deflected out there by Al-Hajaji. Throw in for the visitors. In the middle part of the pitch. Still lifted over by Ramirez. All the way over towards the other side. Far side there. Eric Orozco-Zafala, the one chested down on defense. Little tussle between him and looked like Dominic Barilla. Those two were going at each other in the first half. Free kick will be given for the home side. Seems like right now, as a few of the players are talking with the referee to make sure things are clear. Ball will be spotted around 48, more like 49 yards out from their own goal. Far right side for FCAZ, far side from our angle. Taken up there. Trying to switch the field of play. Picked up by Castaneda in the middle right part. Redirected towards the goal. And a little jog over by Rios Mendoza. Just looks for options. Continues to hold it in his 18. 52nd minute of play. FC Arizona tied with Sporting Arizona. 1-1 here in this Division I championship. But much like their premier side, who had to play down a man for the last 40 minutes, including extra time, the Division I side has to do the same here. 49th minute of play. Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo got his second yellow card of the day and was sent back towards the bench. A lot of more timing left as this one's lofted, a little too far for Castaneda. Gore takes a few touches and will pick it up before Castaneda can get to it. Rolled over towards the left-hand side again. Booted. Continues in the midfield. Castro able to get away. Looks up pitch. Lofts it up pitch. A little too far. Caught again. Rolled again forward. And sent back into opposing territory for FC Arizona. Great trying to connect with Martinez, Alexander Martinez, who got the goal in the 30th minute that made this a 1-1 game. Throw in taken quick. Back on that far side. Orozco-Zafala turns up pitch, passes it over towards his teammate. Still far side. He tries to return the favor towards Orozco-Zafala. He dashes to try to get that one in towards the corner. Shielded off by Perez again. Throw in taken quick there by Jorge Perez. Chested down. Orozco-Zafala tried a shot from distance, a wide angle from 30 yards out, and did not trouble Garay at all. Isaiah Garay, despite having a lot of pressure in his area, has not seen too many shots on goal. And yet it's been somewhat of a perplexing day for him. Again, the only goal he allowed was from the penalty spot in the 28th minute. Could we see some goalie heroics from FC Arizona's starter in these next 37 minutes or so, plus stoppage time and extra time if we need so? Booted back, one back by Sporting. Romero goes to ground, free kick, won by him, roughly 35 yards away from his own goal, right part of the pitch for FCAZ. Again, roughly speaking, about 55th minute of play. We do apologize for not starting the clock on time. Free kick given. Bumped forward. Brought down by Cortez Trujano. Rolls back towards his goalkeeper, who just boots it back towards the midfield. Rough first touch there in the midfield. One back by Alayo, who tries to pip it out right. Cortez Trujano shielding off from Martinez. And Martinez will be called for the foul there. He was bustling around, and even if it wasn't a foul, let's see, it was. Nonetheless, possession goes back. Free kick from that far side, taken short towards Andres Apodaca Cordova. Cordova looks up, pitch towards the right-hand side. Gets it over towards Castaneda. Cutting towards the left again. Castaneda trying to get around Al-Hajaji, and he'll be called for the foul there. Free kick. At times this game has been wavering. It's kind of been the case for FC Arizona as a program, as the quick restart doesn't work well there. This is Romero trying to get that one back in play. Sent down the left-hand side for Al-Hajaji. He taps it up in towards the attacking third again. Lost control of it there on that near touchline. Rolling around is Georgie Chavez. Taking another roll around is Olayo. Middle left part of the pitch picked off again. And now sent out towards the right. Played through. Again sent down too far for Castaneda, or too close rather for Castaneda. Crunching tackle there. Play continues on that middle left part as with Olayo. Looks up, pitch again, lofts it forward, looking towards Georgie Chavez. Chavez will take some touches now. Middle left part, now in towards the 18. On that left side, trying to take a shot, rolls past the goalie, and it's in for a goal. 57th minute of play, short-handed, FC Arizona takes the lead up 2-1, and Georgie Chavez, the man who got some appearances at the Premier level, rolls down the left-hand side and gets the lucky bounce in towards the net past Juan Rios Mendoza. A sigh of relief for this FC Arizona side, up 2-1 in a much-needed position. Now, the question becomes for Sporting Arizona, up a man, down a goal. As we see a couple changes roll in for the home side. Alejandro Aguilar, the head coach, going for the bench for the first time today. Checking in will be Cesar Santoyo, alongside some others too. Sergio Pacheco will check in as well, and Jason Portillo. Portillo, the man that started off the scoring for FC Arizona, the first of 24 goals this season, going into today, what is now 26 goals. And Sporting Arizona trying to stay on the right side of history, as it is right now. They're on the wrong side. Throw and taken near side by the visitors. Apodaca Cordova able to shield off the FCAZ player. Back with Romero. And with their defensive third again. Passing the midfield marker. Portillo can't get his first touch of the day. Middle right part again. Towards the right hand side for Ramirez. Looking up pitch. Ramirez down the line. Was looking for Castaneda. And Garay will see this one out as it goes out on the end line. Goal kick. 59th minute of play. FCAZ up 2-1 on Sporting. Again, as I mentioned, or rather, just in general, Sporting AZ had the lead for a while. We're up 1-0, and then FCAZ responded just a couple minutes later. Then they got the goal just a few minutes before. Out on the left, far side, the Rosco Zavala. Rosco Zavala trying to win it back there from Barillo, as Barillo went to ground. Again, left edge, and again another referee whistle. This time to interrupt play, as Barillo went down. An interesting day for the side overall. Sent short, and sent back towards Apodaca Cordova. Back in, a Maradona taking a loft, or an archer rather. He can't paint the rainbow on that one. Definitely can't taste it. Goal kick taken as that shot rolled wide right. will be taken right side. 6-yard box. Change made for Sporting before Gray makes it, and now Gray will kick it away. Kello Gutetta now in the game for Sporting. Out on that far side again. Back towards Rios Mendoza rather. Far side again. And back again towards midfield. Played through towards Gutetta. Trying to take his first touch of the day, and Perez will deny it. Sending that in towards the top part of the bleachers on the far side of the stadium here at Campo Verde High. Throw in again. On the far side. Thrown back towards Cortez Trujano. Rolled over towards Dico. 61st minute of play. As this one's lofted forward towards Gutetta. Try to bring that down in the box, and that's cleared away. Again, 35 out. Played through off the turns. Castaneda! And it's saved there by Garay. Garay dove towards his right to get it, and Castaneda trying to pull Luis Suarez there. Back to goal. Makes a turn. Rips a shot. Just couldn't do it there as this one, as it would rolled towards the goalkeeper. And towards the middle, one back by Gutetta. Gutetta thought about playing it, now 25 yards out. Plays it towards Castaneda. FCAZ calling for offside, and indeed, they'll get it. Flag went up there on the near side, and one of the few things that's been saving them in this second half. 62nd minute. Gray will take this goal kick within the semicircle. Out towards his player. Out towards that near side. Roughly the attacking third area. Sergio Pacheco unable to get a true touch to it. 63rd minute now. Again, 28 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Both teams trying to pressure. FCAZ up 2-1, but down a man. Again, we've seen what's happened before, typically speaking, as it happened with the Premier side last week. They were down a man, and they issued in at 2 goals in the extra time period. It's been the opposite case today, as FCAZ has scored 1 after going down and being shorthanded. Chavez will pip up, deflected, back with Cortez Trujano. Middle right side. Out left again with the Orozco Zavala. 35 yards out, rips it with the right, and again another chance that couldn't be squared past Garay. Like you said in the first half, Ryan, they're creating chances, but at the same time, when does creating chances become a little too short and, more importantly, too little too late? In the center circle with Apodaca Cordova, off the turn with Gutetta, rolls it towards Ramirez. Apodaca Cordova again. Looks up pitch. Pips up pitch. Headed down. Again rolling in towards the side. Pacheco with a nifty move away. And a 2-on-4. Tried to play through towards Chavez. Thought he was offside. And now Chavez will dash over to try to keep it. And now the referee will put his flag up far side. That means one of the officials there will do so. Chavez was in the right there, but we've seen sometimes, especially in the era of VAR, where some referees have allowed play to go forward and then look at the review to see if there was anything big, especially if there were a goal. Not the case here, no VAR and UPSL play. So just a simple ruling there on the far side touchline. Free kick taken, pretty short. Cortez Trujano crosses the midfield line. Far side of the pitch now. Still in towards that side, looking around, leaves it off. As the line enters towards the attacking third, lofted forward by Dico, headed away there by Perez, chested down by Castaneda, or rather, nonetheless, couldn't get the best touch on it. Cleared out by FCAZ, far side, throw in for Sporting. 65th minute. Back again. Long shot. Ripper from Apodaca Cordovan. He couldn't square it from roughly 30 yards out. Goal kick because it wavered right of Gray's goal. Out on the left side again. Dribbled back with Ramirez. Pipped forward past Guteta and many others. Gray with the retreat back. In his 18, right side. Punts it forward. Trying to bring it down Portillo. Portillo plays it back. Played through. Over towards a dash there on the left side for Pacheco. Pacheco tries to strike it from distance and couldn't get the curve to bend it back post from that near side. Goal kick taken. Roll towards that left-hand side again. And again, just tapped out by Perez. Throw in again. Near side, taken short. A few touches around, trying to bring the ball down. Goes out again near side, roughly 35 out from Gray's goal. Back with Sporting AZ. Back with others. With Ramirez. Again in that side. Played forward. Again a few taps around. Roughly speaking, 35 out. Apodaca Cordova lays it off far side, left wing. A few layoffs here and there. A few turns by Cortez Trujano. Guteta plays it back towards his 6. Deco looks up pitch, traverses up pitch. Tried to split the defense, didn't work. Taken back again by FCAZ with Portillo. Manned theirs. There's just one on 3 defenders there. Lost control before he could enter the attacking territory. Sent out towards the right. Brought down. Sent out by Apodaca Cordova towards Ramirez. Bouncing towards the end line. Keeps it in play. Lower in towards the end line. Again right towards the back post. And right before Guteta could take a chance to it, it was cleared away. Taking down that far side of the pitch again. Booted forward and out of play. Throw in for Sporting. 69th minute of play. FCAZ up 2-1. We do apologize for not changing that in time. There you go. So 2-1. Happened there from Georgie Chavez. A man who played a few, if I'm not mistaken, had a goal or two in Premier play this year. And the Premier side is done for the year, losing to Union Maricopa last week in their first playoff match. Back with FCAZ, able to sumter it away from goal, and now towards Portillo. Portillo with only one man to beat as he grows back. Deco tracking back. Portillo now in the clear. Portillo with the shot, and that's saved up by Rios Mendoza. Portillo with a few touches on that right side, and Rios Mendoza and crew able to just boot it away. So close there for Jason Portillo, who remained onside, did not glide. Nonetheless, remains 2-1 in favor of FCAZ. Lofted forward with Pacheco. Pacheco able to get in behind him. Middle left part of the pitch. In the clear! And that one's off the crossbar. The football crossbar, that is. So while it did go back into play, it will be a goal kick. 2 golden opportunities for FC Arizona to possibly end it. Sumtered away. Remains a 1-goal advantage for the host. Too far, but Orozco Safala able to bustle forward in towards that side in the 18, crosses it and goes out near post. Far post from our angle. Goal kick coming up, but again, will head towards the bench. Coming in will be Yusufu Matiabu. Offensive change for Sporting. Matiabu listed as a forward. And on the other side, Apodaca Cordova playing that spot in towards the middle. Dribbled out, throw in. Long trot for Dominic Berea. He'll take the throw in. Roughly 65 away, far side. Sent down the line. Picked off. Booted back towards FCAZ territory. The pitch up until that flurry about a minute or so ago. Out again towards Matiabu. First touch of the day for him. Rolling towards the left. 40 yards out. It's center of the pitch for Sporting. Matiabu again will once again cut in towards the center. Roughly 35. Shot taken. Blocked away. Goes right back. Dribbling around. Back-heeled. Again, another chance left-footed. Easily saved by Gray. He'll take a few taps. Looking up pitch again. Just boots it forward. Portillo the closest one there, but 10 yards away. Brought down by Cortes Trujano. 72nd minute. FC Arizona knocking on the door for that Division I title. We thank you for tuning in on it this Sunday night. I'm Mihir Hassan, joined by Ryan Sakura. Interesting one so far. FC Arizona down a man, took the lead around the 55th minute. Georgie Chavez with a run from the left side, but again, Sergio Pacheco and Jason Portillo making runs. Speaking of which, Pacheco plays it through towards Portillo down this left side again. 25 out, rolling down the left inside the 18. Cuts toward the side again, and as soon as he took the shot, Deco took the crunching tackle out on the end line, near side for a corner kick FCAZ. Seemed like it was very close towards the end line. Went out on the touch line, in fact. Throw-in will be taken. Still waiting on a few waivers. Alejandro Aguilar will decide not to go to his bench here. Still waiting on the throw. Checked in. Checked back out. Towards Chavez. He's got the game winner right now, and the offside flag will go up. Chavez stayed in his position. Did not move towards that right-hand side. Another free kick. Taken short. 74th minute of play. Diego will track that back in towards his own 18, so he'll play the honest Abe right there. Seen a lot of players today roll the ball up a few yards to try to gain an advantage as a change is made for Sporting. Now in. We'll give a few more attacks here and there. Out far side, around midfield. Skipping around. Still rolling around on that far side. Taps around, still in the defensive third. Deco plays it around. Pipped forward. Knocked back again. Seemed like not Castaneda, Olayo, the one to go down. Castaneda wearing 14 for Sporting AZ. Olayo wearing 14 for FCAZ. 75th minute, throw and taken far side by Sporting. In towards the center, now out towards the right. With a space to move here for Matiabu. Matiabu tried to play through towards Guteta. The two substitutes can't connect there. Shot taken off of that play was saved by Garay, and no foul called from the referee. That would have been at around roughly 20 yards out, right in the center of the pitch too. So would have been prime free kick opportunity. Nonetheless, Garay sends it out towards the right. In towards the defensive third, lofted with the left, out towards Matiabu again, heads it in towards the middle, inside the 18, back towards goal, and nobody able to get a touch to it again. Been that story of the day so far for Sporting AZ. A throw in towards the left. Now again, middle left part of the pitch. Rolled over. Pipped out towards the right, looking towards Matiabu. He'll bring this one down, lofted forward back post, and the header skewed off. Trying to send it straight in towards the area, and in doing so, he would have sent it right into the net. And because of that skew wide left, FC Arizona remains up 2-1 here in the 76th minute. Great calling for his defenders there. He was a little bit anxious, being the CEO that he is, trying to get some sort of touches and control in general. More than touches, control. Sent back. Brought down by Dico with Cortez Trujano. And now it again towards that side. Orozco Zabala will now take some rolling here as the left midfielder. Dribbles this in, cleared away by Olayo, and it mixed off his right foot out on the end line rather than out on the touch line. Corner kick far side for Sporting. A long trot into the darkness. A simple grab as the FC or Arizona players defend this corner. 77th minute of play in this Division I final. Got the trophy and the medals at midfield as this one's whipped into the box. Header sent, but off towards the right. Either way, whistle blown in the box, and another opportunity averted for Sporting. In the box again, booted up by Garay. Portillo able to take it off of the touch from Matiabu. Portillo in a 1-on-4 right now, trying to play through towards an overlapping Chavez through the middle. Picked up by Rios Mendoza, immediately rolled out towards the left. On that far side again for Sporting AZ. Tapped in with Cortez Trujano, and now with Dico. Rolling towards the right, passes the midfield marker. And now further up right towards Matiabu. Matiabu rolling in towards the center. Back in again with Cortez Trujano. 45-50 out. Up again and towards the attacking third. Matiabu trying to get it off. And it's cleared away there by Perez. Right in towards the 18. A throw-in coming for FC AZ. Or rather for Sporting. Seems like it's a throw-in. And indeed it is. Almost near the corner flag, taken as it's on the near edge of the 18. With Ramirez, can't get his pass off, picked off by Portillo for a while. Going down against Chavez. Last touched off of Ramirez, and a goal kick for FCAZ. FCAZ in their first year of the UPSL Division I season. This is their first in general. Sporting Arizona has wavered here and there. They were in the first ever final, but lost that one 1-0. Garay with the boot once again. Chopped off by Portillo. And tracking back. Sporting AZ able to roll back past the right hash. And now in towards the right-hand side again. In towards the 18. Cutting around. 20 yards out. Not the best first touch. FCAZ trying to clear. Sporting AZ inside the 18. Continuing to barrage the chance. Down the right-hand side. Knocked away. Last touched off of the visitors. So goal kick now for the A team wearing navy blue, kind of a checkered, not exactly checkered, not Croatia checkered, but nonetheless a relatively spotted navy blue and white top. Sent back with the midfield. Too high for Portillo. Brought down by Cortez Trujano. Sent out towards the left again. 81st minute of play. Sporting Arizona on the attack with Guteta now on the far edge of the 18. We'll have to retreat back. Rosco Zabala. And now with Cortez Trujano. Rolled around. 35 out. Shot taken. And it's wide right again. Sporting Arizona, I do give them credit to some extent that when they did play FC Arizona last on October 29th, they did score one goal, catching Garay off guard and chipping him from about 40 to 45 yards out. That was one goal. That was the one to equalize in the first half. And the second half was another just kind of bang-bang play, roughly 35 yards away as Cesar Infante got the equalizer to make it 2-2. And towards the left side again. Guteta, able to roll towards the right. Leans over, out with Matiabu, able to keep that one in play. It was rolling out for a while. Cleared back, won back by Sporting AZ. Matiabu, huge chance. Just beyond the right hash, flipped over towards Guteta, far side, left wing. Battle between him and Buria right now. Buria, rather. Played in towards the middle, 35 out, left-footed. Out again with Matiabu. Tried sending it right, picked off there by Pacheco. And Pacheco rolls down the right, able to get past his defender, now cuts inside with a lot of room to go. 2-on-2 might become a 3-on-2 with more numbers coming in. He's pushed from the back. Ref says play on. It's now with Portillo now, edge of the box. And he's nicked away there by a retreating Sporting AZ. Portillo called for the foul as he shoved that player down. 83rd minute. FC Arizona still up 2-1. So still an interesting play. It was originally going to go in favor of FCAZ. The play transpired. Portillo called for the shove, and then a free kick given towards Sporting. With Guteta on the left again. 30 yards out. Can't get past Barilla as he checks the player and boots it forward. Rios Mendoza, roughly 30 yards off his line, just plays it out to the middle left part of the pitch. And now in towards the center. 50 out, in towards the attacking third again. Off the turn with Matiabu again on the right. Few touches around. Pip towards the right with Guteta, unable to get the best touch to it. Nonetheless, play continues edge of the 18. It ensues as there is an FC Arizona player down on the ground. Seems to be Dominic Barilla, and it is. So he's down on the ground right now. Another player just warming up his calves independently. FC Arizona trying to see this one out. A rather coolish night here in Gilbert, Arizona. Started off highs in around the 70s or so. Dipped to around 60 when the match started, with a chance to dip into the 50s. The athletic trainer will be called on here to check on the injured player. He remains down on the ground. Continues to stretch out his calves. '85th minute of play. And with that, we got a timeout coming up. So we'll be back soon right here on the FC Arizona YouTube page. So we're back here as Barilla will limp off under his own power back towards the near side. and will make his way back towards the FC Arizona bench. Aguilar might go to his bench one more time if he does so, as we'll have one more player go towards the touchline. It is Elijah Isaac who scored the second goal in that match against Sporting AZ on October 29th. He scored another one against Coronado Athletic running in behind. That one, too, was an equalizer. First one was to take the lead. Second one was to equalize. He'll be coming off the bench here in the 85th minute out of the medical timeout. Whistle blows, drop ball. Lifted out towards the right for Matiabu. Near edge of the box. In with 18. Left-footed. In towards the side. A header! Wide open, but steered wide of goal right side from our angle. Again, FC Arizona, especially with Matiabu down that right, tried to... It was a good service in, but just couldn't get it on frame. We've seen a few chances like that today from Sporting. And the team up a man, down a goal, is on dire straits here as we enter roughly 5 minutes left in regulation, not including the stoppage time. Matiabu boots it forward again towards the edge of the 18. Brought down again. Gutetta tries to roll around. He's crunched away. No foul called, says the ref. He says play on. With Chavez now on the attack, on the counter. 3-on-5. It's now knocked around. Last touch by Cortez Trujano. Tries to follow up his defense. And it's now with Pacheco. He plays towards Portillo, and as he was trying to get in the clear, he was called offside, and Rios Mendoza in the wrong. He was shoving down Portillo, and with that, he's got a red card. It was a play after the whistle was blown originally for Portillo being called offside, and Rios Mendoza let the energy get the best of him. Portillo remains down on the pitch. FC Arizona has been playing down a man since the 49th minute when Emmanuel Delgadillo Carrillo was there. A 7th. And now a yellow card is also given towards FC Arizona's bench. An interesting tussle. It's now given again. He's able to get off. Sub was brought in. Juan Rios Mendoza was subbed off. And now we'll see Isaac Hernandez come in. Per usual, when a goalkeeper is sent off, you have a field player come off as well. Seems like that player will take his seat on the bench here. We'll get a few handshakes from the coaches. Not exactly how he wanted his time to end today. 88th minute. So now's a chance for Isaac Hernandez now in. Deco will take the free kick within his 18. Dribble back, chested, off and towards the middle, as it's won back by Portillo. Portillo plays it through towards Chavez. Chavez couldn't cut towards the middle at the edge of the box, so he'll have to roll out towards the left. He's shoved down there from behind by Cortez Trujano, who tried to put out his hands in defense there and say I didn't do it. Ref's not buying it. He'll get a yellow card there. 89th minute of play. FC Arizona up 2-1 on Sporting, trying to get their first conference title. They got the regular season title just a few weeks ago. 5 weeks ago was their last game. Back in action. Now maybe with a chance to go forward. Free kick now. Near side. Roughly 20 yards away. Matiabu will be one of the players in the wall. He'll have two others with them, including Ramirez. Left-footed Portillo with a chance to take a right-footed Marco Rangel as well. Awaiting the ref's whistle. 90th minute of play. Rangel will take this right-footed, dribbles up, and Hernandez makes his first save of the day off the bounce. He goes forward, punting it, skewed off, skimmed towards Montiabu, did not even cross the midfield marker, let alone the attacking third. So it's played through towards Portillo. Portillo in towards the 18 again. Right-footed shot off the crossbar. Rebound still up for grabs on the back post, and Cortez Trujano will boot that out. Jason Portillo trying to work a moment of magic there, trying to get it over Hernandez. Again, Hernandez not as tall as Rios Mendoza, and he saw that opportunity, just couldn't finish. 90 minutes through here from Campo Verde High School. FC Arizona trying to see this one out. Sporting AZ and FCAZ now with both 10 men. Juan Rios Mendoza sent off just a few moments ago. Left-footed, chested down on the knee by Ramirez. Left over, careened out towards the left side again, towards the right side for Montiabu. In towards the middle right part of the pitch again. 5 yards away from midfield, now crossing it is Sporting AZ. Out towards the right-hand side, Montiabu will try to cut inside. Left footer does not get far. Intercepted and cleared at the edge of the box there by Perez as it batters into the crowd. Throw-in taken by Ramirez. There was a ball down on the pitch, so we don't have so much of a stoppage as Chavez will win the ball back. Chavez playing through towards his players again. Portillo tried making a run down that left side again, and the flag will once again go up for offside. Free kick now on the right side again. Out on the left with Guteta. Try to take it off the run. Did not work. Could not pull a Diego Maradona there. 9 minutes as we're now into stoppage time. Roughly 100 seconds into it. And Sporting AZ will get a free kick here. 30 yards away from goal. 32 yards away. Left part. Players lining up just within the edge of the 18. One man wall for FC Arizona. And maybe one final chance for the visitors to try to get an equalizer. 2 minutes into stoppage time. 2 men in the wall for the hosts. Trying to get on the right side of history. It's lofted in towards the area. Punched away by Garay. Out 35 yards out. Pipped back towards that left edge. Cleared away by retreating Pacheco. All the way back towards the side. Back towards Sporting's territory. One back by Portillo. He's able to just boot it off the first touch all the way back towards the goal for Sporting. Hernandez boots it back towards the left. Rolling again on that left-hand side. Lifted up towards the middle. And it's just booted high in the air there. Not much of a chance, but danger averted as it was Garay off his goal. Last touched off of Deco on that far side. And now it looks like there's a player injured down in the process. Roughly around the 10-yard line far side. Referee will stop play to take a look at him now. One of his teammates there as well. Play will stop for a moment as the injured player for FC Arizona gets tended to by a couple of his teammates. Referee is there as well. We're now past the 3-minute marker in stoppage time. Roughly 2.5 minutes were played before we had this down. As I mentioned before, contrary to the Premier side, Division I does not have a national playoff, so as this comes to a close, this season will also come to a close for FCAZ. He's able to hobble off with the help of one of his teammates. Will just be seen out on the end line as the referee starts to get play back underway soon. Hope he's okay. As the golf cart, driven by the medical trainer, will go out to meet him there. Play to resume, and David Oganubi will now check in for FCAZ. Listed as a forward, but he'll be checking in towards the middle part of the pitch. Again, a much taller player, and could be one of those players to see this one out or even just headed back. Throw in now on the far side. Oganubi takes a few touches there. Trampled from behind, won back by Sporting AZ. In towards that far side. And a foul in the build-up of the play. Rest whistle will blow, a yellow card out of his pocket and issued towards Oganubi. Not even a minute into him coming onto the pitch, he gets into the party. Not a good party. As we're now 5 minutes into stoppage time. Free kick coming. 2 men in the wall. Seems like Matiabu, or pardon me, will not be Matiabu. Nonetheless, free kick, 31 out. Players lining up around the 18 on both sides of the line. 2 men in the wall for FC Arizona. Whistle will blow. Run back, whipped in with the left boot, right towards the middle, headed up, not on target as it rolls towards the right. Pacheco looks up pitch, clears that one away, all the way back towards Hernandez and Cortez Trujano, who was the last field player back. He'll take a few touches, still roughly 80 yards away from Garay's goal. He'll boot it up, again taken back by Rangel, who sends it in towards the center part of the pitch. FC Arizona trying to play keep away here as Aguilar yells keep it. Now with Portillo on the edge of the 18. Now inside the 18, trying to cut it. Takes a shot near post, and it was turned away by Hernandez. Hernandez plays it back. Refs puts his hand up, and that will do it from Campo Verde High School. FC Arizona wins the Division I championship for the first time in history.
Your Division I UPSL champions, FC Arizona.
It did not start in their favor as the Sporting Arizona was issued a penalty kick and it was converted in the 28th minute. Alexander Martinez started the scoring in the 30th, and then it was Georgie Chavez who got the winner in the 55th. Sporting was up a man for a good 30 minutes but could not turn an equalizer in. A good showing on the attack, a good showing on the defense from both sides, as silverware will go in favor of the home side, FC Arizona. Overall, a good season for the program as the Premier side won the regular season championship, and the D1 side did so as well. And in game number 9, they'll lift the trophy, going in favor of FC Arizona. Medals will line the touchlines. The referees will hand it out towards the players. Final score here from Gilbert. FC Arizona, your Division I champions in the Arizona Conference, winning 2-1 here against Sporting. For Ryan Sakura, I'm Mahir Hassan. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast of UPSL Playoffs Division I style here on the FC Arizona YouTube page. We thank you for tuning in throughout this season for the fall 2023 timeframe of this club. We'll be back in March for the spring season out in 2024. Again, we thank you for tuning in general, as well for Inferno TV. All of us here, students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Arizona State University. We thank you for giving us your time, giving us your passion, giving us your energy as well, and we like to match it here in the booth. For now, I'm Mahir Hassan. So long, have a great night, stay safe, and happy holidays.